if a photograph is worth 1,000 words, like what is a video, right? A video is 1,000 photographs with audio set to it, and so you get every dimension of that moment, which is pretty incredible. So yeah, I think if photography is here, like, I think I'm convinced the videography is up here. And I'm not just saying that because I'm telling you, Shelby, but I truly think that, you know, reflecting back on that experience, like, I love our photographs, and we have a handful that, like, we really, like, gravitate toward. But, like, the video is something that we can go to, you know, every year and rewatch, and it's like, you see new things every single time you see it, and, you know, feel new things, and it's just completely different. I would say that there were two things that you did that was kind of extra special that we appreciated, that I appreciated. One was kind of that phone interview that we had. We ended up talking for 30 minutes or an hour. It seemed like a long time. And I think that investment, I think, into us, and
that goes a long way with us.
Allowing us to see your personality in that interview sold it, like, right there on the spot. I mean, that was like everything. And then circling back, you sent the kind of like the movie ticket.
The box,
fun box, right? And just kind of created like the moment out of it. I mean, it was a whole ordeal or an event of being able to watch your movie afterwards, and that was really incredible. It's incredible. It was a cool touch.
Yeah.
So I hope you still do both of those things, because for me, it went a long way.
One of my favorites is like just the first look, because like while you get that with the photography, like actually, see Trevor like falling in it, which is versus the photography, you just see him like that he's like kind of crying, but like the actual like reaction and like hearing me say like, what do you think of my dress and whatever. I thought that was my favorite.
Yeah, I think my favorite, easily I'll say everything, right? But I think you captured the personality of the event really well. From we had a kind of a couples moment out on the marsh, overlooking the water, and we're just kind of goofing off here and there, and there's some kind of intimate moments, and it was really nice capturing that kind of the intimacy of that moment, that perspective, that setting, and then you know, that spanned into the fun, you know, first dance, our entrance, and you know, the fun speeches, and I don't know, it's just like so many things happen with so much personality, and it's really nice to be able to look back and see it all.
Yeah, like truly relive it, not just like look at the photos, which have been like edited and they're perfect, and I don't know, and I'm kind of a person who doesn't love perfect things, so maybe that's, you know, why I like it. But you see like those random moments or like those little like things that happened or whatnot. And I will say too, like, it's not as edited as our photos, even from like a aesthetic standpoint, which I do appreciate too, because it really just feels like reliving it, and like you can, I don't think you look at the photos and you can put yourself in your shoes of that day in the same way that you can with a video.
I think for me, it's you kind of teleporting it back into, you know, we were together for a number of years before that moment, but obviously the moment still means a tremendous amount, and you're teleported back into that rush of feelings with your surrounded by your family and your friends, and kind of the euphoria of that event. And for us, it was an entire week, right?
Yeah.
And we only have video for that night, but you have all of these sensations and feelings that kind of come rushing back when you watch it, which is really kind of magical.
So for any couple that's heard, oh my gosh, at my sister's wedding, she had a videographer, and she said he was terrible. Like, he was in the photographer's way, in everyone's face. You do not want a videographer at your wedding. What would you like to educate this couple and say to them?
Number one, that our photographer was in your way. So that was like not the issue. That you mainly just have shots of our photographer's butt. But yeah, I mean, I don't know that I've heard people say that as much. But I guess just that everyone's different, and I would honestly, if someone said that to me, I would just say, like, if that's your concern, I would just talk to them about it and can be like, how do you work with other vendors, or have you worked with this photographer before? Like, because I know that was the thing with us, like, you hadn't worked with her before. A lot of people haven't. So, like, maybe just kind of bringing it up and addressing it and saying, like, this is a concern, but, like, this is what she's saying. I'm not really feeling this, but can you give me, like, peace of mind on it? Of how you balance out with other, vendors. Or at the wedding we're at this weekend, there was someone that did say, and I think they had 2 videographers with, like, big screens. Like, you had cameras set up. These were, like, in the crowd, and then the photographer, 2, and then 2 photographers. And there was someone who said, like, it felt like paparazzi. Mm-hmm. So I guess saying that too, that you, like, set up cameras and you get shots, but you're not, like, in people's face, and people don't even know that you're there, because they might be feeling like it's going to be like these paparazzi people.
Yeah, there's different ways to do it, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's going to do it a little bit differently. And, just because, your sister had a bad experience doesn't mean that you're going to have a bad experience.
Unless she's the same person.
Right, unless she's the same person. That's a good point. Yeah, and I would encourage them to talk to the videographer about their technique. I mean, if I'm going to go... if I'm going to go see music, it's different if I'm going to see an acoustic show that's kind of tasteful and, subtle, or I'm going to go see a metal show that's in your face, and, it's still music at the end of the day, but there's different techniques, different styles that people bring to the table.
Love that. Yeah, I'm going to be like, some people prefer rock music, and some people prefer, like, smooth jazz, and we're like smooth jazz.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I love it. For someone who hears or thinks that what they're going to get from a videographer is going to be the exact same thing they're going to get from their photographer, speak to your experience with that.
It's more of like a time capsule, or like a moment in time, versus, I don't know, like the photographs just aren't the same in that way, and that they don't tell the story, and it is the moment in time. But again, they're, like, really edited, and you, like, have the ones that you like. So we have, like, this one that's on my dresser, and that's, like, pretty much what I put in, like, these articles that I do and whatever. Like, that photo has been everywhere, but now it's just, like, that photo that I give everyone when they ask for a wedding photo. Do you know what I mean? So you kind of, like, lose the emotion from it, and it just becomes, like, especially with business, like, it's a prop that I use. And you don't have, like, the emotion with it, and you don't have, like, that feeling associated with it in the same way you do with a video. And you can't really put yourself, like, in the shoes of that photo. I kind of look at that photo and I'm like, I kind of remember doing this, but do I really remember doing it because you took video of it? Like, I don't know. We were watching it before, and, like, there's, like, the veil pictures where they put the veil over both of us. Sorry, I didn't mean to shoot his face. We don't, like, sit this close together usually. Like, she put the veil over us, and, like, I forgot that we did, like, the nose thing.
Literally gonna bring that up.
Yeah, like, and we don't have pictures of that, but we did that, and we do that sometimes. So yeah, definitely that, and we'll probably get to this too. But with the editing, looking in the video too, like, you didn't edit out the barge, and I actually really liked the barge. But the barge was edited out of our photos, and, like, it's like, the photos are, like, more, like, washed out almost. But I actually liked seeing, like, the Charleston Bay, and there's one shot of Trevor, and, like, the barge is literally going by, but I like that.
There's a lot of personality.
Yeah, there's a lot of personality, and if we didn't have the video that wasn't over-edited like that, like, we probably would remember that was a thing, so.
Dude, I freaking love that barge. I have one shot. I took, like, one still, that whole day, but there was, like, the barge in the background with y'all, and I was like, that's so cool. That's so Charleston. Like, where else
totally.
are you going to have, like, a barge? I don't know. It's like in 50 years in the future, when maybe barges don't look that way anymore, it'll be like a timestamp of where you were in time and space. Like, I think about that stuff, it's like, oh, that's so
real.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I love it. And I love the veil shot. I've done that a few other times at other weddings, but I don't think it was ever as, like, because I like, got under there with y'all. I was like, keep doing this. This looks so cool.
So, to start with the food, I would recommend, like, asking for to-go food for later, because I got to the hotel room and I was hungry, and I was like, now I want to eat the rest of it. Because you're just, like, excited, and you're, like, not hungry, so you eat until you're full, but, like, you food left on your plate, and I, like, wanted that. So, like, I would have definitely wanted that. I would want, like, a to-go box. I have told you this before, but definitely would have had you till the end. because we had like a sparkler exit, you know, and we did like a getaway in what was my car at the time, you know, so that is, I mean, like that meant something to us, like that convertible that we had. So yeah, definitely having you till the end and not just like part of the reception, though watching that video still is fun, but it got funnier for sure as people got drunker.
Yeah. And maybe even earlier, like getting ready, I think would have been.
Just with me getting ready, not with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
more time to allocate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, I think one of your questions in there preempting, but like, you know, obviously like budget is a thing that you're worried about, and you're spending $1 million on a million different things. And I guess like in retrospect, and we talk about this periodically, I think, but yeah, video, food is important, right? The venue is important. What you wear is important. Photography is definitely important, but I kind of feel like in retrospect, having more video coverage means more because of all the extra that you capture by having it. And we just didn't know that. And I'd say we didn't budget for it. We weren't prepared for it. We weren't even going to have a videographer. Thank God we did.
Yeah.
So it's like it was a last minute add on, and we're
probably
grateful.
Budgeting that earlier on and making it more of a priority earlier on. Like we've told, and I've done like articles and stuff like this, and I've said the same thing. And I know a lot of other people have benefited from that, but like my brother just got married and they had one the entire time, and they budgeted from the beginning, because Aaron was like, I know that you said that, like budget for it from the beginning. So yeah, I think other people have benefited from that, but that was one of the things we wish we did.